Can you see yourself? Yeah. Hi guys, so today I'm filming this Get Ready With Me video. I promised you guys in my haul that I would film like a newness / first impressions. Some of this stuff, it's not new to me in terms of like first time I bought it, but it's just a fresh product. And some of it is new to me. So I am delivering on the promise. I hope you like the video, and let's get started. I just went to spin class. I came home, took a shower, and now I'm doing this. I have to go to work, and I have to eat my oatmeal, which is literally like the highlight of my day. Oatmeal and coffee. If you had told me like 5 years ago the highlight of my daily food consumption would be coffee and this like protein oatmeal that I concocted, I don't know, a couple months ago, I don't know what I would have done. But I'm actually completely okay with it. So anyway, I have to go to work today, so I felt like, oh, I should film that the newness stuff, this video, whatever I've decided to title this. I need to film this. Okay, so this is the newness video that I promised you I would film, like that first impressions new product video. I am getting ready for work, so I'm gonna be a little quick about this. Well, for me, I really don't like speed putting on makeup. Like, this is like my me time. So that's the Perfect canvas. I've used that, or Perfect, yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's by Ren. I just told it. So far, I really liked that. I've only been using it for a few days, but so far I'm into it. And now I'm putting on my Luminous Silk with the 47 brush. I used this brush yesterday because I was going out with Jenny. I'm vlogging this weekend too, so you're going to see some overlap. You'll notice I don't really put on a ton of this because I don't, there's no point in it. It's not that high in coverage. It really just gives your complexion a really nice look. Use a concealer because it's A, cheaper, and B, you're gonna actually get what you want. Too much foundation just looks like shit. Okay, so now I'm just doing like a really light layer of foundation, and I'm taking a tiny bit more into the concealer, and I'm gonna kind of conceal my face more. This is more makeup than I normally wear because I am still recovering from a breakout that I mentioned. I'm also gonna go to work. So for me, I work in Sephora's. I have 6 different Sephora's. I'm gonna go into one of them today and stand under bright lights on Saturday and talk about skincare. I always tend to wear more makeup when I'm in store because of the lights and because you need it to like stay on and, you know, everything. Because I don't touch up my makeup throughout the day. Like, I put it on and that's it. I might touch it up like at night if I'm going back out or something, but like, I'm not really one of those people. I'll go out, like I'm not a total hermit, but I'm definitely a homebody. I'm just like a homebody and like a teddy and doing a hair mask and a face mask and a whatever. It is not often that I use a brush for my own foundation. I use it on clients all the time, but on myself, no. But I really wanted, honestly, I just wanted to hit the reset button on a lot of stuff. I just wanted to try new stuff. And I think in my head, I was like, well, since I'm not buying new complexion products, like I'm going back to stuff that I know works for me because of how my skin was reacting. Let's try a different technique. That's my complexion. And then I'm taking the little baby Laura Mercier with the powder. I definitely make sure I do this whenever I'm in bright lights or long days because it really makes such a difference. Especially if you find yourself that if you like get hot and like during the week it's not really an issue, but on weekends there's so many people that it's like you're just like the sheer body heat and you're like moving and like, you know, whatever. That is that. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do this too. I always like extra powder around my mouth because I tend to wear a lip, like a bold lip. So I need it to look really clean. And then this is the Please My Lips powder by Givenchy. This is kind of messy. So literally this is what I do. I take because that powder like kicks off onto this. So I just like immediately put it on my face, which I know is like weird, but whatever. Not the weirdest thing you've ever seen in a makeup tutorial slash get ready with me slash whatever this is. So I put this on pretty liberally because I'm combination and you know, I want to stay on the matter side of things because I don't carry makeup with me. If you have ever worked for Sephora, whether you're with a brand or or actually employed by them, you know exactly what I mean. They have a rule about makeup, and like you literally have to scribe it with like a looks almost like a drill, but it's like a pen, but it drills into the product with some like with a letter so they know that you bought it, or like a P, and it kind of pisses me off because like depending on what you're bringing in, sometimes that store doesn't sell it. But if they do, like I have literally had a Louboutin lipstick on me before, and I was like, if you scribe this piece of art, I am never coming back in here again. And they were like, no, we get it. You definitely bought that. I'm like, I have a limit. Okay, so this is the Marc Jacobs, what the hell is this? Eye primer. Okay, so that's on. Now it's time for contour. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I think I'm going to try the Tom Ford shade in Illuminate, but I don't want to buy that until I... Oh no, I say that as this like corner cracks off. Okay, well maybe I need to get it sooner than I thought. I was going to say until I was running out on this a little bit more. I tend to contour my face more in the latter half of the year, like right when like maybe the latter like third of the year, because there's something about like autumn and winter to me that your complexion's cooler but like more chiseled, and I don't know, I just like naturally tend to contour more, and then in the spring and summer I don't contour at all. So I'm just kind of really lightly hitting the sides of my face, like the perimeter of my face, my cheekbones, kind of like the corners, you know what I mean, like your jaw, that kind of stuff. I'm not like Kim Kang it. And then I do my nose because lights, and then I take it into my crease and I kind of connect a little bit, and I want to get new eyeshadow, and I am looking at the Tom Ford ones. I love his formulas are just so heavenly, and I'm just not somebody that like gets sucked into newness. So for me, it's like colors, and he's got a couple of quads that are just right up my alley, especially for what I like to do and what I want to do and what I want to wear more and that kind of stuff. Bronzer, I'm using the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer in 02 and the new Featherweight fan brush, the Pro Fan Brush from Sephora. It's the number 92. I love this. I tried it yesterday for the first time, and this thing feels like, oh my god. If you've ever had like really nice sheets that are like fresh but cold, do you know what I mean? The way you climb into bed and it's like cold. That's what this feels like on your face. My mom has sheets like that, so it reminds me, like whenever I go to see my mom, I stay in her in this guest room, and she's got sheets on that bed that feel like this. I love a fan brush for bronzer because of just the sheer amount of like coverage it gets, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't take you very long to do bronzer with this, and also because it's not like shoving product in specific areas, it's just kind of generally sweeping it, and that's what bronzer should do. I don't like that really heavy like line. It's almost like a contoured bronzer. I don't like that because what winds up happening is in normal or in various lighting, of course a couple different directions, none of them are terribly flattering. It can look really muddy. It can look, you know, it can look a lot of ways you don't want it to look. So I like using a fan brush for it because it just kind of eliminates that. And then I've talked about this bronzer a lot. For years, I've loved it. The Guerlain and the Laura Mercier are the two that I really buy. Blush. This is NARS and Bumpy Ride. This is like the only brush. I'm not somebody who wears different blushes. I really like one color and then I run out and then I buy another one. I just really love this color and I had run out of Orgasm. And I don't wear a ton of blush, so I just need it to like kind of put a little bit of color back in my face. Every once in a while, I'll do like a rosier look, but it is not often. Okay, where the hell is my bullet brush at? I know I have it. There it is. Okay, so I use this. This is for highlight. I highlight the insides, like my inner corner, pretty liberally because I do a winged liner, so I need it to like show up. This is the other reason I want to cream contour, because I just really hate when powder starts to crumble. It makes me mad. And then I take it on the tip of my nose, but I do like the tip and top, if that makes sense. So like right at like the when I teach, I kind of talk about like angles and stuff. So when you're looking like square at your face, like dead on, that like the tippy top part that isn't the actual tip. Does that make sense? Like, so if you're looking at it, it's not right here, it's like up here. So it kind of shortens the nose. And whether or not you need a shortened nose, it just visually looks really good. So it's a good, like it's kind of, and also quite frankly, like what I've said for years is it kind of turns the light back on your face. So if you are, you know, not the youngest person in the world, it gives you a youthful look. Like it just kind of, it looks like it should be there anyway, so it doesn't look out of place, but you just look like a little bit more fresh. It's a kind of turned up thing, I think it is. It's like a combination of a few things. So then I do a highlighter with my finger on my cheekbones because I don't like it to move. So I like to literally press it where it's gonna go. And it also makes it look like you're just glowing. You never look heavy. It's not Instagram highlighter. Again, no problem with it, but I just don't like it. It doesn't suit me. And then I do my Cupid's bow. I have like that mouth where like you can't even see it until I have makeup on it. So like don't even, it's like a whole thing. Now we're going to do eyebrows. The Chanel brush. It's the Definer Groomer brush. One side's the brush and the other side's the spoolie. And then I'm going to use the Lancome Saucy Gel in 03 taupe. Let's see how this turns out. It is not a dead match for Ka-Brow 3. So that's why I'm a little nervous. Let's just frame my eyebrow. If you are new to me, and my eyebrows, I have my dad's eyebrows. So that means I have a lot of hair, and it's long and it's coarse, and it's a little crazy. But because I'm blonde, you can't see it. So I have to like, they just show up when I do them, but they are there. I like the squared off front to my eyebrow. That just suits me. I don't like it when it's not. I hate it on my face when it's not squared off. It looks so weird on me. Oh, this does not go on as thick as I thought it was going to be. That's great, actually. There you don't get that weird, like, dark, ashy look. It's very buildable, which is super nice. So I used to use brow pencil a lot. I'm not opposed to it now. I just don't. I use these because I think they're easier for me. And also because because my eyebrows are so coarse. God, that is like hella angled. Because my eyebrow, this is like sharp as shit. Because my eyebrow is so coarse, I really like it to look like the texture of my brow hairs. And that gel cream formula really does that so beautifully. So yeah, I'm a fan. Dude, this brush is, I'm feeling it. It is fucking sharp. Look at that tail. I can like cut you. Eyebrows are on. I really, actually, I like how, I did not think it was going to look as natural as it did. I thought that was going to be the struggle. It's not. So that's nice. And let's comb through. I'm super excited to have a clean spoolie because I've been using that Kat Von D spoolie for so long, like the spoolie that came on the other end of the brush, or the pencil rather, and it's just like so fried. I was like, okay, I really need to get like a proper, yeah, that looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Okay, cool. I'm in a good mood about that. Okay, so then I need my brow gel, which is the Givenchy, excuse me, sorry, the Givenchy, what is this? Brow setter. I'm a fan. This is my favorite brow gel. It really holds the hair up, so if you have coarser brow hairs or longer brow hairs that you like especially if you like a feathered brow like I do, it actually really holds them up and it doesn't look shiny or like weird. Do you know what I mean? Especially like if you're putting product in your brow, like you don't want it to look plasticky. Or give like a sheen to it. You just want it to be like hairspray for the eyebrow. And for eyeliner. So I'm using the Tom Ford Eye Definer pen in Deeper. Oh. I used this yesterday and this is bigger than like every other eyeliner I've ever used. It's just a longer eyeliner, so it does take some getting used to. But it's not a big deal. It's just worth mentioning if you were thinking about getting it and you're used to like Stila and Kat Von D and like normal size. It's just, it literally is a bigger product. So just, you're going to handle it differently. And especially around your eye when you're trying to get technical, that back end, it's like having a longer makeup brush. Like you notice it. So just so you're aware. I'm trying to do this where you can kind of see it. So if this looks weird or uncomfortable for me, it's because it kind of is. Like this is what I mean. The back end of this, when you're doing your wing, that's when you notice it. However, this shit is like, what? Like that. Okay, I like that better. Yeah, okay, two things. One, this, it comes out so smooth. It comes out almost like a fountain pen. If you've ever used one. And then the other thing to say is it dries quickly, but when it dries, that black, if you've ever done like black eyeliner with black shadow on top of it to get that really dark, sooty, just deep black on the line, that's what this dries down to. It is, I've never seen a black eyeliner like this. It's crazy. It's so black, which I am like thrilled about, because it literally is like, if you've ever wanted to do, oh my god, this is in my eye, if you've ever wanted to do like a 90s like, you know, supermodel look, that kind of that really black line with the shadow on top of it to really get it to be that sooty dark black, this is exactly it. This is like such a good hack for it. And it is like really precise, so you can really, really, really control your wing. So smooth and so precise and so black. You're not going back over it for darkness at all. Holy crap, it's just like amazing. And it dries like so, it dries like it's got eyeshadow on it. It's crazy. Like I do that trick on clients all the time, and I never do it on myself because it's just more work. So I feel like it's like such a good cheat, and it's one that I actually like want. Okay, lashes. Oh, tomorrow's my first day off from the gym since the 6th. That's pretty good, right? And I don't even want to take it off. I have to work, and on Sundays it's just harder to fit in a workout and get to work on time because there's not as much leeway in terms of hours on Sundays. They're open for way less time. If something affects my workout schedule, I get pissed. I'm like upset about it, and I try to move it. because it's just like part of my, it's like the one part of my like everyday life, aside from Adelaide, that I don't like to be terribly flexible on. Like I like the influence it's had on me. I like how I feel. I like how strong I've gotten and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, no, this matters more to me than whatever else I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh, I meant to tell you this. The Benefit roller lash, what I replaced it with the YSL Baby Doll. I said this on Snapchat a while back when I first did this. I used this mascara, I think right when it came out, which was years ago. It was before I lived in Austin. And I really loved it. And I think, honestly, I don't know what happened. I think I just did what we all do and, like, was trying new stuff. And just kind of forgot about it. And then fell in love with roller lash. And, you know, it was just really convenient. So now that I was on the market, I went through the Lancôme Monsieur Bic, I went through the Givenchy Noir Interdit, and the Dior one. And I don't like them. So, I mean, the Dior one I think was kind of fine, but I wound up just being like, you know what? For me, it's more the brush. That's my primary thing, and then it's the formula, and this one just hits it right where I want it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. I need to clean like super bad. I'm in this state of like going through stuff and getting rid of it. So the apartment just looks like hell. But my room specifically, because I'm just in this like weird kind of purging phase, and I will be in this phase for like until I move, which is in like 5.5 weeks or something. I tend to cope with that kind of stuff just fine. I am not somebody, like every once in a while clutter will just best me. I'll be like, oh my god, I can't. But for the most part, I can totally exist in it. Don't mind whatever you see in the background, because it ain't getting any better for a while. And then when I move, it'll be incredible, because when I move, it's like the cleanest. And then I'm like, it's almost like New Year's. Like I get like really motivated to like keep it looking nice, and then I find myself like traveling or something and it all goes to shit. I tend to actually hold up when I get into those modes. I tend to hold them for a decent amount of time, for a respectable amount of time, I would say. We're not buying anything until we're in the new place, like even down to like candles. Like we're not buying anything. So in a way, I love that, because then it's like cheat day, you know what I mean? Like you're like, whoa, we're going to Bender. But like not in the way that like you weigh yourself the next day and you hate everything. Now it's time for lips. I don't know what I'm wearing. What am I gonna wear? Not that one. I wore that yesterday. Let's mix it up a little bit. NARS Precision Lip Liner in Rouge Masking, and Tom Ford lipstick in Plum Lush. Watch this. Like I have no mouth now. Give it like a minute. It's crazy. Okay. Now I have mouth. I don't overline. I just like don't have pigment. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna like finish do my hair real quick, and I'm gonna get dressed. And yeah, so I'm really happy with how everything looks so far. Like it's just enough, but like, you know, specifically because I'm still dealing with, you know, some excess texture, especially for me, and some redness from the breakout. Like I'm pleased with this, and normally my skin's better than this, so like considering, I feel happy. Like I'm cool with it. I'm also like really happy with how my brows turned out. They turned out way more natural than I thought they were going to, and that was way easier to do, so I'm really pleased with that. And then again, the liner, I'm just like, I'm obsessed with that sootiness to it. It looks like a 10-minute eyeliner, and it wasn't, so that makes me just elated. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna do my hair and get dressed, and I'll show you the finished, what I look like when I leave my house.
Oh, hi, Betty. Hi, princess. sits like up on this chair, like, Mommy, hang out with me. You're gonna be pissed at me when you find out what I'm about to do. Yeah, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like the video. Hi, sweet baby girl. Come here. I'll put you up here. Come here. Say hello. Using my hair. Hi, guys. So this is my final look. I just kind of cleaned my hair up a tiny bit, not a lot, because that requires a level of caring that I just don't currently possess. On that matter, at least. Yeah, and I'm just dressed for work. I'm overly warm, which is probably stupid, but it's October 21st, and I'm trying real hard to manifest autumn in Austin, Texas. And I have a puppy on my lap who is very determined to get me to give her love. It is 84 degrees outside, so I am not at all dressed appropriately for the weather. But not the first time, not the last time. I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Say bye. Have a good day, guys. Say have a good weekend. You alright? You seem stressed out. What's you stressed about? Hey, come here. You have stuff in your eyes. Love you. Honey bunny. Can you just, yeah, I know, this sucks. I don't like it. No. Poor puppy.